especially for Indigenous people, we're obviously the original storytellers. We have something when it comes to this medium that nobody else has. And I can't explain what that is, but I just know that every time I see an Indigenous person in this place, whether they're an actor or a producer or a director or whatever, it's like there's a confidence and there's an ability that we carry that nobody else has. And I think you just have to believe in that.
The film festival, being in its 11th year, is really a standalone event. It has grown and grown each year. So in the film industry, Indigenous filmmakers, that is a very tight circle. It's not, we are still telling our stories, trying to get the stories out there to break into the mainstream, to tell our stories the correct way and the most reliable way. So these native film festivals are becoming few and far in between, if you've noticed that. But we have been able to have ours every single year.
I think it's very important for us to have these spaces to tell our own stories, because if you look, even just a generation ago, they weren't. We were consultants sometimes, or we weren't even playing ourselves. It was another person getting some tan on their skin and coming and playing us. So now that we actually have this influence and this power to tell our own stories in this platform, we're changing the narrative of everything, of who we are, of what we are, and yeah, I think it's important.
Well, there aren't enough Indigenous focused film festivals. I think that's really important, because I think the industry at large doesn't know that the Native people have buying power and that we watch media. They're like, well, we don't know how Native people, do they even watch entertainment? Of course we do. We love to be entertained, and we like all kinds of films. So I think it's really important. It kind of just reinforces us as an audience.
It's all about the platform and how we are becoming less of the backdrop and more of the front runners, to have a say in what we do and to be in charge of the narrative now. We're bringing our own people up. And as a filmmaker, I always believe in paying it forward. Someone helped me, so now it's my turn to help other people, and my focus is always the younger generation, because they have a story. Each one of us in this room has a story to tell, and that's what we do, is we encourage people to tell their story.
It's to promote Native film, Native storytelling, I should say. Not necessarily film, but storytelling. And it's not all about the films. This is what I've learned over the years. It's about the people, and it's about our Native people, our First American people, and bringing us all together.
I think that the future of film, mainstream film, is Indigenous, and that's where I want it to go. That's what I hope for. If I'm not part of it, I hope I'm one of the people that helps open the door for it.